Hello there everybody, and welcome to another episode of Path to Petalburg with me, Norman. You see here that I'm using a team of Thundurus, Gengar, Rotom, Wash, and Bisharp against my opponent with a Scizor, a Clefairy, a Talonflame, and a Terrakion. So, immediately I noticed that Scizor is not a very common Mega that you see in VGC doubles, but it's definitely one that is powerful and can really hurt a team. And I also see that they're packing another offensive threat with Talonflame and another one with Terrakion. So, very high-powered offensive team here. And with redirection from Clefairy, that should be quite troublesome indeed. So, let us go into this match and see how it progresses. So I begin with my Gengar and my Thundurus. And they begin with their Terrakion and their Talonflame. So, seeing what's on the field, I'm going to Mega Up this first turn. And they're going to go for that priority Brave Bird, so I assume that they're going to go into the Gengar slot. But no one said they go into the Thundurus slot. I was playing for the bait Thunderbolt there, but it turns out that their Terrakion is max speed, and as I run a Call Nature on my Thundurus, I'm not able to outspeed it, and they're able to knock me out before Thundurus can move. But this Hex here, which is the best move I have against Terrakion, does about 60% damage to it, and I bring out my Rotom. So I'm going to protect here with Gengar to make sure that I don't take any damage, and scout out that protect from the Terrakion, which they do. And the Brave Bird does go into the protect, as I thought, and so Volt Switch here is going to be able to knock out this Talonflame and allow me to switch into my Bisharp. So after that loss of Thundurus, I'm able to get some momentum back in this game. And they bring out their Clefairy. So, seeing that I do not want to take a hit from Gengar that could potentially knock me out, I wanted to bring in Rotom just to absorb damage so that I have a full health Gengar later in the game. They actually missed both Rock Slides here, which is really poor luck, and I have to apologize to my opponent for that, but essentially that was just a burn turn. And so they, knowing that I'm going to Iron Head into that slot, are going to send out Scizor. But they close combat me, and I do hold a Focus Sash on my Bisharp. I would go with a Life Orb, but my Talonflame has that, and Focus Sash Bisharp is actually really much more useful in my opinion, just because it can survive that hit like times 4 weakness to Fighting would. And Thunderbolt here is going to knock out the Terrakion. My Rotom is Scarfed. I'm sorry, not Scarfed, is Specs, so it's able to do a lot more damage than normal Rotoms would. And so they do Mega Up here with their Scizor, as I thought they would, and they do Bullet Punch into my Bisharp slot, and I figured that would happen just because you don't want to deal with a Bisharp on the field, especially when you have Clefairy, which can be one-shotted by a Bisharp's Iron Head. So Thunderbolt here takes out a good chunk of that Scizor's health, and they're able to Icy Wind here. Not really sure if they're going for just some damage, if that was their only damaging move, or if they really did want the speed drop on me, but either way they got it. And so I'm able to bring out my Gengar here. So Follow Me comes out here, as I anticipated. But I'm surprised that they didn't use Bullet Punch. It seems like Bullet Punch would be the most useful move on my Pokemon there, but it does go for Swords Dance, so I see that they're just trying to set up for their endgame here. So Thunderbolt does not quite knock out the Clefairy, which is unfortunate for me, but as they go for Helping Hand with the boosted Swords Dance Scizor, but for some reason they don't decide to use Bullet Punch. I'm really questioning that move on my opponent's end, because it allows me to go first and get the knockout. And seeing as Clefairy is so low health, Thunderbolt will easily take out the Clefairy, meaning that I'm able to win. And it was decent 2-0 loss, although that Rock Slide miss was definitely the deciding factor in allowing me to get back into the game. So I have to apologize again to my opponent for the random hacks, but they didn't really play their endgame very well, as you saw with the Scizor, not going for Bullet Punch for damage against my Gengar. But then again, they also needed to take out the Rotom, so I'm not really sure what would have been the better move, but it seems like getting damage off regardless would have been the best choice there. So, as you saw, I was able to win that game despite a bad start, and minus a couple things on my opponent's end. They played well, and maybe at least have an honest win after that Rock Slide miss in the beginning. So, I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you do like it, give us a like down below, and if you want future content, subscribe to our channel, and while you're at it, check out our Facebook page, Competitive Pokemon Battle Network, link in the description below. Thank you all for tuning in, and hope to see you next time.